Right, okay, if we could stand for prayer and make the devotion, make standing for the pledge of allegiance.
Praise God, our Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day and we thank you for your many, many blessings again. And Lord, we just ask that you be with our county employees and our first responders. Put your hand of guidance over them. And Lord, we ask that you would bless each one this year for this time of the season that's coming up on us. We thank you and we praise you for that. Now, Lord, be with us today and give us the knowledge and wisdom that we need to make the right decision. We ask this in Jesus.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And the seated.
I'll check the Dropbox real
Okay,
quick.
call meeting to order. Three commissioners present, I guess I need approval of the agenda.
We did add those, two items, the resolution for Frankfurt Falcons and the letter from the commission to the ethics commission.
Okay, do I have a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved.
I'll second.
Okay, and then
I was gonna do this, but it didn't.
minutes,
No.
no minutes, okay. Wait till Luke gets back, we're here, main reason for the meeting is to open and discuss bids for the health department annex project. Which that's the next item on the agenda. And it looks like we have 3 bids. Shines over right now.
Ones that would be allowed to bid are here. These 3 here, and the only one that's missing is First Fruits. So they could have been the one that called about dropping off the bid.
There's nothing in there.
All right, well,
He said it possibly could be first fruits.
That's the only one that's left.
yeah,
They allow.
well,
I mean, I can't imagine why they would drop off in any office other than Lawrence.
then he's
Definitely not
went through
here.
the process before, so.
So he's aware of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so guess well, surely he would have given it to someone that was.
I can check with security. That'd
And
be
not
the
just
only other
later.
person.
Okay. And then we'll open them up.
They've been pulling everything out of my office, so.
I would think one of your girls would told you though.
Exactly. You would think.
I hope just wasn't laying down on the desk.
Hey, did anyone drop any bids yesterday at the front door? All right, just want to make sure. Thank you. Bye.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, geez. Well. For next order of business, open the bids.
So chapter 12, so our bids are officially closed. And we have 3 bidders. The first one is Lance Construction.
LANTZ. I've seen that.
LANTZ.
Yeah, I've seen the name somewhere.
And guy on there from First Fruit said they didn't put a bid in. Okay.
They did not.
Okay.
And that way,
Well, that would have been Warren who didn't.
it showed that we would need.
No, they were there.
Oh. These are just readers.
No, mine are,
Stronger than readers.
yeah, it's more stigmatism stuff.
Uh,
Guys, all the financing, like the mansion, all the things that had to be met, all that's been done and clear. So it's literally just being able to draw in. So I just had to go through the federal system. And it's already set up, so I think it's just. We are gonna have to commit to one of these bids today in order to use. Is that right? We have to have commitment by the end of the year, by December 31st, right?
What the requirements? Bid for Lance Construction is $3,379,379 and no cents.
379, 379.
$3,379,379.
That's what Jason was saying.
Oh, yeah, use blue.
We do.
Sign.
Yeah, why would they order black?
Good help, so it doesn't say go.
Hey, tell me,
I just, yeah, what are you gonna do with them county commissioners, man?
I hate government.
Otherwise, I list.
She'll quote us now.
Oh, we're on camera anyway. so-
Yeah. Cameron, we recorded. Government.
Yeah, nice shot.
Yeah, I know, we're gonna put a hat on you,
I know,
Blaring blaring everybody up.
The board's live streaming their Stevie through that's all.
Really?
I don't think you can do Zoom and YouTube at the same time.
Everything with government takes twice as long.
You leave somewhere.
You know, all the steps you have to go through.
Well, we didn't have people interact with us.
Right.
Yeah, do the logo.
Who's the second one?
But honestly, I'm not.
The
putting it on
second
same
one
day,
is
so
Fair
it's
Chance Construction.
Fair change.
Not much lower.
Who is here from, Fair Chance?
It's gonna-
Okay.
They only acknowledge two addendums.
They did.
That's why I was asking if everybody has all their addendums.
Okay.
Let's see if there's another one in here. I'm afraid it does. Now, it could very well be that on the bid form, they have said that they acknowledge the third addendum. But if it's not on this form, it makes it ineligible.
Now, other projects we've done though, like Peril Hollow, the low bid missed one of the requirements and all of the funding agencies okayed it to still go with them as long as they acknowledge them later. There's no one from Region 8 to say that's gonna be okay, but they did that with Peril Hollow.
And I talked to Kim and they can't have everybody down here today.
Is she up there that we can ask her that question?
I think she's on vacation, but you could try her.
Let me just call her so real quick. I'll get her. All right.
Is our estimator at least acknowledged it in an email, but
He did?
I have an email here that shows that he did send addendum 3.
I think nice. So, I mean, it's up to you all, obviously, but I think we should open it and then see if it's an issue or not. We can go back.
Hello, Miss Kim.
Yes.
Hey, Bob Bragg's here. We're opening up the bids. They got a couple questions for you. Could you?
I can try.
Okay, thank you, Kim.
Hey, Kim,
Hey, what's up?
in one of the bids, in opening the first envelope, the form that says certification for receipt of addenda, they only acknowledged 2 of the 3 addendums.
But they did email.
But they did in an email have said that they did receive the 3rd addendum. And it could very well be that on the bid form, there's also a place there where you certify that you've received the addendums. It could be there, but I didn't want to open that until I speak to you first and see what you think.
I think it's your call, but I feel that the intent was there since you have an email as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know how CDBG would feel about it, but
We
I
don't,
would
we
say
don't
go
want to
ahead
call them. Let's not call them.
no, I don't want to. But I think I would go ahead and open it and see what's in there.
All right.
And if they don't acknowledge all 3 in that portion, then it can be disqualified if you like.
Can you get me a printout of that email?
Yeah, I can show it to you right here. And then I can print it out and send it to you, but that's, that's. Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You hold,
Anything
wait a minute, Kim. Hold 1 second, okay?
I can send that to you.
Bob, you need anything?
No, that's it.
Hey, Kim, no, we're good. Hey, thank you and have a good Christmas. You tell everybody.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, based on that, then I believe we can go ahead. Well, let me, I'm not always here.
So.
Well, it's in the box.
He's capable. Just, they don't want to go through all of that. You know, fine.
I'm saying, like that, because they do, probably I knew they were gonna do it.
And here they do acknowledge the 3rd addendum.
Oh,
Good,
well,
good.
Okay. The bid for Fair Chance is $3,499,800.
repeat it, please.
$3,499,800, no cents.
That's done on what they. What was the bill?
This kind of stuff, you're talking about the numbers, it's hairy.
$3,299,000.
And $800. And I'm sure it does you.
Yeah, that.
I had to take a glucose tablet for my diabetes on the way up here, because it makes me so nervous.
Yeah, we're talking pretty big numbers.
This is the bid for Harbell Incorporated. Contract. The bid documents are in. All right. The bid for Arbel. $3,197,500. That's $3,197,500. That cents. So based on that,
You good with that?
the apparent low bidder is Arbel Construction.
Oh, thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks for
coming
bidding.
out.
Thanks for bidding.
We will take all this back and go through everything, make sure everything's correct. And we'll publish a bid tab, showing the summary of the bids and everything. But we sure do appreciate everybody's bid.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jim.
I didn't even know what the number was because he asked me if I. Three addendum, but I didn't. I'm a safety guy. There's nobody, some vendor was taking everybody to lunch today, so I got stuck. Yeah, congratulations. Thank you. Yeah, the vendor was taking Patrick's down there, so. That'll be an all afternoon lunch.
Okay. Well, they got something sold right now.
Yeah. All right.
Well, that third addendum was important. Your payment.
Well, I tried to text, Jared, he got back to me like right before he opened it, and he said, yeah, he did have offer there.
Okay.
So, that's good. All right.
Thank
Merry Christmas, guys.
you.
The third one was the one,
And I'm gonna tell you right now.
1.5 million.
where's Fogel?
Jeez.
Cumberland.
It's Carvel.
It's part of
Carvel.
Carvel.
Yeah,
Okay.
they have been doing the health department up in Hardy and he is had nothing but good. They've done a lot of things where they've done a lot of extra,
Yes.
and like, so they.
There was tons of site work there that they didn't plan on, that they ran into issues with,
Yeah,
and I don't think they charged them any extra for it.
no, I think the only thing they had was something with the indoor paint and they even went and redid the whole thing. But yet their cost and everything else, so, I think that's your answer right there. I mean, honestly, that is about where we thought the high was gonna be the first go
The
round.
first go around, that's right.
That's where we thought it was gonna be then, so.
And so we're actually lower than we were the first time.
Yeah, it was 345 was the,
And that's.
that was fair chance came in the exact same.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
The difference this time though is, that's what this addendum 3 was.
Yeah.
This one
I didn't either.
was not included in the first bid where they had to take the electrical service from the pole.
Yeah,
And you've got a 3-phase transformer there on your property.
yeah.
The power company, they called us and said that they're actually gonna replace that transformer.
It's about time. I've been trying to get that replaced for a while
So
now.
they're gonna do that, and they're gonna provide the power cable from the pole to that transformer, and then they're gonna provide it from the transformer to the building. And all the contractor has to do is just
Well-
conduit.
And then there's one or two things that's not on there, and I know this is getting into it, but like we have a nice entrance on the front where you go in, but most people are coming from the side. I might add 2 things, but we got it. I mean, it's in the monies that we have, so.
That's right.
But we can talk about it. I'm good with it, just from what they've done at the other health department and stuff like that. So it's up to you.
And do we make a motion to officially accept the Harvell bid?
I'll make a motion, we accept the Harbell bid.
I'll second. I approve it also.
Like I said, we'll take these home, go through all their documents and make sure that they didn't sign something Massey Ferguson or John Deere or something like that, which I have seen before.
Merry Christmas to us.
So also, while we're all here, me and AJ's has talked about doing a Masonic cornerstone like we did for the courthouse, and they did it at the
They did.
health department in Hardy County too, so.
Okay.
me and him has talked about it, so if you guys are okay with it, that might come across our desk here.
I'm okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I already planned on, cause you'd said the cost would go through,
Yeah.
and that's fine, cause we talked to our board. Long time ago, when you first brought it up, I talked about it, and it's.
Okay.
Good deal. Thank you, sir.
Merry Christmas, gentlemen.
Yeah, Merry
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
And you.
I can bring.
That was sort of a nightmare come to.
I blocked it out until about an hour before I came here. I think.
You know what was actually gonna happen today?
Hmm.
When you and I talked, and you were in Florida,
Yeah,
and we talked about the fact that Kim didn't give us the final wage rates within the 10-day period that we talked about in the pre-bid.
yeah, I know.
And so we had to moved the bid date from Wednesday to today.
Yeah.
Well, what I didn't tell you, and what I didn't tell you, since you were in Florida, I didn't want to.
Ruin his
I didn't
vacation.
want to ruin his vacation. Kim contacted the CDB, the funding people, to ask them if it was okay if we moved the bid date.
Oh.
And they said, no, it's not. They said, if you move the bid date, you're gonna have to re-advertise the project from the beginning.
You're
I
kidding.
told her, and this was all in email, I said, I want you to send her this email. You tell her we are moving the bid date. If they try to stop us, I'll take them to court. And I'll do everything I can to make them look bad. And I said, we'll file a protest with their office, with the governor's office. Whoever else I can find, we'll file a protest. This happens you have to move the bid date all the time. That happens all the time. And since we had a mandatory pre-bid, that we had our fixed number of contractors, that's all that could bid, that's all that
So
would be affected.
We're good because we're good.
We are very good.
Okay.
We're in good shape, and everything that I said in that, what I just said about that email was my doing, Bethesda and Associates. It had nothing to do with this board or anything else. But,
Frustrating.
we were not gonna go
This
back
whole-
to the beginning.
This whole process has been frustrating. So
Oh, you just wait till it starts. It gets way more frustrating.
Yeah.
I thought this was the hard part on our job, and then it started, and I'm like, holy crap.
No,
Of course, you got a new construction building, which will be easier to manage, but. you're not
You know, the
moving
part that
85
really,
people
the
from
part that bugs me the
building.
most is, it was about 7 years ago, we put in that new parking lot. Half of it's getting ripped out.
Yeah, progress.
I know, but I was like, oh,
Sometimes you can't see the future.
yeah, this was not in our future at that time, so.
We're dealing with the CDBG people on the Hampshire County project. Now, it's just renovating the existing building.
They've been just as frustrated with
It
it.
has been frustrating, but it hasn't come from the contractor, which is good. And it hasn't come, as far as I know, from the grant people, but it's starting to, because when we were doing the design of all this, sometimes our invoices, and our invoices included ZMM, the architect, we weren't getting paid for almost a year. They were holding our invoices for some reason, and finally we had to tell them, either pay us or we're gonna have to drop out. And finally, I don't know if it was Terry Lively or who contacted these people and said, put down your newspapers and get to work and process these invoices. Good Lord.
I think we would, like I said, I think with this, cause the one out of Winchester's the one.
Are you with the newspaper?
Yeah.
She is.
Yeah. I think-
Everything I said is off the record.
You're live.
We
too.
tell her that all the time. She still puts it.
But I think any one of these, cause you've been dealing with Fair Chance, so you know what you would have had here. The one that's the one out of Lance out of Winchester, I think
That's who got Hampshire.
yeah, and I think they've been happy with it, except for the one subcontractor they're dealing with right now. But I think they've been happy with what's been going on over there. So I think we would have been good with any of them.
I think it would too.
But I'm happy it's Harvell, they're local.
Yeah.
And you can't control subs. All of the problems we have are because of
So,
some sub didn't show up today when they were supposed to, and then it was a week later, and then they sent different guys from the first time, and
Well, the good thing about the sub is you guys don't have to, the contractor is responsible for the sub.
Right, we don't have to deal with them.
So we don't have any kind of liability associated with that.
Alright, so in your estimate, I know we're holidays, we didn't go, I know they've approved everything. We get through all this, get it finalized, it'll be probably after the holidays now because of everything.
Probably so. The lady that puts together the bid tab, she'll be there on Monday and I'll be there on Monday.
Okay,
But so we might try to get that together by then.
so
if
what,
possible.
what time frame are we looking at? Because the next thing we're gonna have to do is, groundbreaking stuff. When do you think that we would possibly be looking with them? What's the next step as far as meetings with them, as far as with Harbell, as long as everything checks out and we go through?
Well, we'll have to give them the notice of award.
Okay,
And then we have to hold the bids for a certain amount of time. Based on whatever the requirement, some places it's 60 days, some places it's 90. I was trying to get away from not even having to hold them at all, when we thought we were
Well,
on
I
a tight
don't-
schedule.
I don't know if we do. The only hold we had the last time was because, if we were looking at the loan, we were doing the 90
Yeah.
day, but we did, that's
That's not a problem.
not a problem.
So I'm gonna push to see if we can maybe skip that part. As long as all the bid bonds and all their funding stuff is, or their regulating, all those stuff is in order. We should be able to get started. And of course, the big thing, the next thing that comes along is after we give them notice of award and then we give them notice to proceed. Then we start with, the shop drawings and submittals, where they start specking out the equipment and sending them to us and the architect, for review. Now, that process with the Hampshire County is taking a while, because there is a lot of stuff, just for that renovation of the heating and cooling system.
Right.
This one's gonna be more, but we're not replacing the generator.
No, generator's fine.
Generator's a long lead item, almost 2 years to get a generator.
Now Hampshire did get their, or not Hampshire, Hardy, because that was the thing they kind of had to wait on too, but they were able to obtain one and they're moving forward, but no, our generator, we've always kept up with it. It'll run and it's big enough to run both. Oh, you know that, you've already
Yeah.
engineered everything, so I think we'll be good. The only thing we have to do once they get the building and stuff like that, the IT stuff, because there's not a lot of IT that's built into this. I'm gonna have our people advance compute. They've redone ours. He said, we're good as long as they can run the fiber out to the building when they're running everything else. They'll take care of doing all the wiring, doing all that, and I'll work with them because that's not part of this. That's gonna be coming out of our stuff to pay to. Cause I'm gonna make sure it's,
They can't terminate fibers, so make sure you have your spec. Fibers terminated. Cause it costs like $2,000 to have fiber terminated.
so we'll see what we gotta do with that. And,
I know that because we paid it.
but,
I didn't think it.
all right,
Thank you, gentlemen.
you guys coming up?
Yeah, what time? 1 o'clock?
1 o'clock.
All right. We have a few more items to take care of here. And, but that part's done. Yeah.
Bob, have a safe trip home and Merry Christmas.
I know I got a little snow coming at me
I've
on the
got
way
the other
home.
one to get.
I hope
We'll
be safe.
To get to, I'm gonna get up on
You need to
68
come
and
out
go
and
to
see
Morgantown that way.
something.
Do I go this
So that you
way?
can check out.
No, I would go to Westernport. Yeah.
love to see it.
Go
That's amazing.
across the bridge, turn right, go down underneath the bridge, go to Westernport, take
Oh, I lit that thing up too. I was
36.
But,
Take it right up next to
I like it.
Frostburg.
But I think it'll be spring by the time. we get
Yeah,
there.
you'll be good. able to
It'll
get on.
direct you up there right on.
It's a
I
little
mean,
quicker than going to LaVale.
Yeah, it'll get you a little bypass around.
Just go to Westernport, once you cross the bridge, turn right, go underneath the bridge. You'll just go into a town up there, take 36.
36.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go back. yeah.
Thank you all. Everybody have a Merry Christmas.
You
Yeah,
too,
you
be
too.
safe. Merry Christmas.
Okay, new business resolution for Frankfurt Falcon School, Frankfurt Falcon football team.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Dutch looked at it yesterday, we also can sort of look at it again, how if there's any issues. And I ordered the stuff. Just need to, it hasn't come yet, we'll get them out after Chris, we'll get it. Okay,
What color certificates are you doing?
we're just doing white with the gold border,
Okay.
and then in a black,
Gold?
Gold. Even like blue or silver or Franklin?
Yeah, but you're trying to find certificate paper with it like,
Yeah.
sparkle. Blue. Yeah, well, we were just gonna use the same ones for everything. We ordered
Everything.
150, so for all future sports things, just
Do we want to read this or not? Do we?
it's up to you to read it.
You?
Nobody here, let's give this a copy of Sharon's.
If we get it across the minutes, and then what I'd like to do is go down to the school for an event that they have at the school, either at a basketball game or I talked to, Ori Patsione, the principal, and they do a student recognition thing once a month. Very first thing of the school day. They all get, I think, together in the auditorium or the gym and do something to recognize. And that's what I was thinking it'd be time to do it then, but.
It would be.
But I don't know if we have to read it in a commission meeting first. And
We
then
don't
do it
actually
there.
don't have to read it here,
Okay.
but
Just have to adopt it.
we have to adopt it yet. So I have a motion to adopt the resolution from Mineral County Commission honoring Frank Falcon football team.
So moved.
A second.
And I gladly approve that.
Do you all want to sign all 50, or do you want me to make color copies?
My writing gets pretty scribbly after review.
Yeah, just do the color
It
copies.
starts out that way.
I think it's better as you go on.
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, that's
It just
approved.
starts that way.
Okay, letter from the commission to Governor-elect Patrick Morrissey regarding ethics commission. I need a motion to approve that letter going forward.
I make a motion to approve that.
And I'll second that.
And I second that off, third it off. So
Um,
then we just need to sign this. Do you want us to sign this one, Luke?
Wait a minute, did you already go down the letter? Who made the motion?
Roger made a motion, Dutch seconded it, and I thirded it.
I was here, I was literally in the room. And I was
Were
like,
you?
"Did he just say
We're
something?"
wonder. We wonder.
you been smoking?
Oh. yeah.
It's a long day.
Okay, do you want us to sign this one?
Yeah, I gotta make copies of it,
What's this I'm signing?
and I need,
That's for, that for.
and I do need you all to read that though, and make sure it's right, because I'm gonna make 50 copies of it, one certificate paper.
Okay,
Yes,
The resolution?
if you would proofread it as well, yes.
yeah, okay, we probably should read it.
Yeah.
We can read it out loud if you want.
Proof it. Just checking them.
Okay, the next meeting will be January 2nd, 2025 at 9 o'clock. Boy, did 24 go fast.
Oh, my.
Here's some more Christmas cards.
You know what that's a sign of, don't you?
Yeah, we put more over here.
In the old age, but
Old age, that's what
Region
that's a
8, the
sign.
circuit clerk's office got you some Christmas cards.
I don't.
And I got more bills since Wednesday.
Fair Chance sent us a box of brownies too, we put them in the freezer. After dinner, and I ate their own freezer.
oh, well, thank you for doing that. You were texting them for us?
Well, they were actually addressed to me. You all want any?
Region 8.
Documents.
Is that all the people at Region 8?
They got several new ones up there.
Is that what's all over this table, brownies?
No, we didn't eat them over here. I have no idea what that would be. All the cookies from the parade were stored in here
They have a
until,
big stack, don't they?
Yeah, I don't know if they're up to par anymore or not.
I have to go back and look at,
Yeah, this one feels thick. I think it has a check or something.
Oh, don't let Roger have it.
Oh, it's got a little dog on it.
Bo also sent us another drawdown for, I can't keep up with all the projects. The public, yes, one of the CDBG.
Is that number 12? For like. Yeah.
We're-
12 right there.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
good with it.
sign all those
Nice
out.
sign.
Oh.
Remember that, but I know they needed to process.
Really?
CDBG health facility.
Oh.
And then this I just got from PK. It is for the mag locks that court security grant is paying to secure the magistrate courtroom.
They're going to those right.
Yeah, so there's that. I don't want you to take it yet though, because I think there was supposed to be something else included in that number, and I gotta look back through the documents, but I will bring it down to you, but I just wanted it to be approved today.
Is the guys that when okay to hard and move your stuff, when are they working?
They started Thursday.
Oh, did they start?
And they have, I mean. They started out loading them pretty heavy, and I think they started getting a little bit lighter.
Yeah,
but
putting like 7 books per tote.
They had them maxed out in the beginning, like a lot of books moved, but yeah, I'd say
I said a third,
a
is what I said
third,
yesterday.
yeah, probably a third.
They are working hard.
Doug Wolf made the comment, they'll be there for a year moving.
If you go over there, though, you wouldn't believe how much progress they've made. He's talking like they've not gone anywhere, but
Yeah,
that whole one
yeah.
wall is empty.
Yeah,
I'm sure, I know they're making progress,
it's probably a third away, yeah.
Yeah.
Of the vault, not the whole office, just the vault.
Yeah, the rest of the office is gonna be a plane wreck.
Mhm.
Jill is over in her office, though. She had to close again today, but,
She's over in the new office?
Yeah.
Is there computers, do they have it? Okay.
Did they get?
Chris is working on the computers, though. They're on the network. He moved her server.
But and you're still not gonna move the tax office till after the first year, or?
Yeah, definitely not. It's like GST doesn't even work. Like Chris is not off next week. So we're definitely just going up. And they're just gonna keep working on your books.
To my understanding, the only time we're gonna have an issue right now is if somebody comes in and needs to change their tax bill.
Right, and
Assessor
even
won't
then,
be
it's
able
not
to do
huge, they can just walk over.
Okay,
But yes, that's the, and I don't.
somebody from the assessor's office will be able to walk over and change the tax bill if it really needs
Yes,
to
I
be changed.
believe so. Cause I guess the tax office can do that too, right? The assessors?
Yeah, it has to be moved at the assessors. It starts at the assessors. I don't know, that's been their office.
Yeah, I have no idea, but I would say that no one's gonna be missing a tax bill for, maybe they might, if you have a 2-week delay or something, but
It's for the county truck, I think, the one we just.
it's for 4 of them. That's 4 cars.
Oh, that's not, yeah, I see quality.
Yeah,
I've
that's,
seen the sticker on your
Yeah.
truck, that looks really nice.
yeah,
That looks really nice,
yeah. So actually, they did the Traverse. He emailed me yesterday and said, I've got today and tomorrow. I'm like, well, I didn't even read the email until last evening. I'm like, I'll bring them to you tomorrow. So they've got the last truck over there right now. So,
Cards, reaching out. I'd like to have that stuff, and if nobody else wants these,
I'll be,
you'll be happy to get it out of here.
I'm gonna put them away after the first of the year.
Oh, that's the financial settlement.
Yeah, that's Shelby Tucker, she's at the accountant or
She
CPA
does
that
the
comes
sheriff's
here.
settlement, the clerk's settlement.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
she comes once a
And-
month or something.
the guys need to keep focusing on the books because the books have to be moved for Jeremiah to disassemble the shelves. That's why we were giving them another week. I'm like, I know there is a reason.
Yeah.
Yes, because they've got to get your vault as empty as possible for Jeremiah.
They did go ahead and get some of the furniture because I just don't.
Yeah, your office looks much more elected county clerk and
Was
less
it?
like order in the closet.
Table, I have a table, I don't even have a desk, I have a table. I have no drawers or anything, that's where everything's in boxes, there's no drawers.
Yeah.
I do have a 2-drawer file cabinet opened up this morning.
Right.
But, it's under the, that's usually it. You need to train of thought there, hold on. Oh, yeah, I told them if they could go ahead and bring the furniture down, if they could put the furniture, and that way we could put the boxes in and not have to move all the boxes to put the furniture in later. And more or less now we can put the boxes around in there, and, cause I'm a, probably, if I get everything in there, I can lock it up while we're going back and forth.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, you don't really plan to keep that nice office with all those
No,
boxes in
No,
it.
most of that stuff, 90% of that's election
If you're
stuff,
the senior
but I had
engineer,
nowhere to walk.
$150 an hour.
Right.
Cause my office has always been open to the public, even
Clerical
after hours for
support.
the attorneys and
Office
stuff.
staff, $100.
So everything's always been secured in that little office.
And then
So,
CAD designer,
The fobs, I only had them program your fob for the election room. Is there, like, I didn't put
They're not
maintenance, I didn't
cheap.
put security, I didn't put myself, I didn't put anyone.
That's crazy.
Anybody
Yeah,
else?
so you're gonna have a key to those.
Yes.
right? Okay,
It's gonna be in there, but of course you haven't moved the equipment yet.
right, well, they'll all have, actually, all my employees will have the fob, can get into it. Because
Okay,
in election time, that's when the lock itself is used.
so all county clerk employees, okay.
Yeah. They can have the access to it, but then it's election time when it'll have just the minimal access.
Okay, so you'll just control the key, so like, cause I don't like to not give maintenance and myself access to rooms, like I realize on election time, because if something happens in that room on a Sunday at 6 AM, I'm like, What is it?
I'm available.
The discount thing, you need.
I realize the key, but if you're saying everyone on your staff can have access.
Fall, yeah. and
The
then
fall
election
back, that's what I
time-
mean.
Election time, it will be.
He said, I don't know.
So we could fob it, so it's security and maintenance and, okay.
Okay, I'm gonna check out that guy at Oakland.
So.
Matter of fact, I'm supposed to go to Oakland here this afternoon, so,
You
all right,
You have that resolution or did it go that way?
we don't
I
want.
give it to you.
Okay.
You need it?
Yeah, I'm gonna approve. it.
Okay, so
Jerry, you signed all the pages?
I did,
Okay, so you should be getting pretty good at these. Oh, crap. We already changed the name on this, it's supposed to be Roger. Didn't we change it on this project?
Yeah.
Hey, Roger.
oh,
Just sign
no,
above Jerry's name.
I just signed them all.
Yeah, you're covered.
Yeah.
I got one right here. Just sign it out from his.
Above it or
Just
something.
put your
Well,
signatures.
no room, right behind me, yeah.
I forgot that we had changed the signature.
I did too. We did that just for this project, cause I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Okay, do I have a motion, okay, to approve the accounts payable?
So moved.
A second. And a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas. Yep.